Hello Scrapbookers, and this is going to be layout number 2 for Calvinball in March 2015. You can find Calvinball over at Get It Scrapped, and this is the final. So what I do is I make the video and then I record the introduction to the video. I'm Katie Scott, by the way, and I make real-time scrapbooking process videos. So I made this layout, and there's a lot of things about it I really don't like. I don't like my choice of letter stickers, for one. I don't like that this oh boy is like an off-white and this is stark white. I feel like you can't read that very well. But guess what? It is Calvinball month and we're doing layouts fast. So this is my be okay with an imperfect layout. Because I'm gonna be. I don't love it, but it's done. And it's also fun. Yeah, it's done. It's this picture isn't perfect, but it's okay, and it gets my point across. And the point of this layout is we drove all the way from Florida to North Carolina. This is crazy long drive. First time to snow ski and see snow, and that was for my son Mac. So, and then I put the stickers right on the photo because there were like a lot of people in the background, and I really wanted to just focus the layout, that photo on us. So it was a less than perfect photo. Okay, if you want to scrapbook along with me, go get some photos. If you get 4, then you can do this kind of what I call the vertical split design, which you just put pictures all down one side and then maybe one on the other side. And yeah, so go get your stuff and let's start scrapbooking. Hey scrapbookers, I think you can see me. Yes, you can. Okay, so I have these photos of my son and I on our first ski trip, and we did it real impromptu like. And these photos are really about the drive, which was really long. And then this is the big exciting shot. So I called this Hey Kid embellishment pack. This is pink paisley. And I do have like the sticker sheet, not that, but the sticker sheet and the whole page. And I thought about, like for a half second before I started the video, I thought about just doing the split level thing like this, which I think could totally work, but I don't think I like it. So I did pull the little mini pack of the Hey Kids stuff, and this is just, that doesn't go there. And then I also pulled this pattern paper pack, which is Amy Tangerine. So let's pull this stuff out and start scrapbooking really fast, if we can. So my goal is to do, I got on the Get It Scrap boards and looked at some of the Calvinball posts, and people were saying like how many they were going to do. And so my goal is to, like that, to do a page a day in March. But my kind of unofficial goal that I'm not saying out loud, even though I am saying it out loud, is to do 100 pages, which would be 3 pages a day. I don't know if I can do that, but I want to try. Yeah, I need to get faster at doing that if I'm going to do that. What is this? Oh my goodness. So much stuff here. Yeah. That sort of looks like snowflakes. I can see using that. So let's pull out those. That's a kind of a random hodgepodge of stuff in here. Oh, that's okay. Weird. Okay. So I like this for this page. And I also just got oh, here we go. So I like the idea of this. I might go with that. Maybe, no. Okay, so let's use this. Oh, that other side is so cute. That's when I don't want to use it. How do I like this? I kind of like this too because it's, you know, you kind of start looking like that when, like your eyes kind of go crazy after a while, after so much driving. I was going, so on our most recent ski trip, I was going to, gonna drive, and then at the last minute I decided to, yeah, let's use this kind of crazy, I don't know. Okay, yeah, I think I do like this gray. So I could have used, like, I could have gotten out the travel pattern paper kit that I've made. I made a bunch of different kits. Some have themes and some were done by manufacturer who made the paper. But I don't think you necessarily have to do, you know, pull the travel papers with the travel pictures. In fact, I think it's more interesting if you kind of mix it up and make them not the same. So these were these 2011? I wonder if they really, if that's just when I printed it or that's when it really happened. Well, he's 13 now, so it's 2015. So 12 in 2014, 11 in 2013, 10 in 2012. Not, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it was earlier than that. What does it say? 2011, huh? I don't know. I should have got my adhesive out before. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. I am told that when I chew gum, it's obnoxious. So I try not to chew gum in front of people. So I should spit the gum out. Sorry. Ugh. I like gum, but I don't usually chew it for very long. And I try not to chew it in front of people. But I do like chewing gum. I can remember when I was in the brownies when I was a little kid, or a medium-sized kid. I had this like Bubblicious grape bubble gum, and I put the whole pack in my mouth. I'll never forget that. So much flavor. My daughter really likes sugar. And she's really, you know, she's really thin, so it doesn't bother her at all. Whereas my son and I really have to kind of watch what we eat a little bit more, which is so annoying. We have so many people in our lives that can eat whatever they want and never gain a pound. Yeah, I'm not one of them. Oh well. We all have our talents, huh? We all have our gifts. That's not one of mine. Okay. Alright, so there's that. And now I'm kind of wondering, do I want to do some kind of a border here, or do I just want to mat up this photo? And I'm thinking matting the photo is going to be more fun. So I guess I just want to kind of contrast the long dreary ride with the total excitement of skiing, him skiing for the first time. Okay, kind of like that. I think I might crop this down a little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. And then I'm wondering if I can get some of these up at the top. Oops, I want to move that camera just a little. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I'm thinking like cluster these down here and then maybe hang these from up here. Or maybe like here. Yeah. All right, let's do that. So let me just make that, crop down this picture just a little tiny bit. Like this. And I'm just going to start adhering it right down. So one of the things I want to do is get faster, faster, faster. Because this is March 2015 and I'm doing this layout for Calvinball, which is a fun scrapbooking, sort of a competition over at Get It Scrapped. Well, it is a fun. It's not sort of a fun. Did I say? I meant sort of a competition. No. It is all the way fun. Oh, this is bugging me. This stupid adhesive. I need to get some more adhesive. So I guess I was going to say, like, I would like to just throw this away, but my frugal nature prevents me from doing that. But I think for speediness, I should probably throw it away because it is slowing me down. So usually March in Florida is like especially beautiful, but it's kind of a dreary day today, so I don't mind scrapbooking. I'm just going to cut this by hand. I think that will speed it up just a little, and then I'm going to get one more mat on there, and I know that's going to be like a little bit busy, and I'm kind of okay with that. But maybe not exactly that busy. Maybe just one little buffer in there, like something blue. Yeah, here we go. All right, I think I do need to throw this away, right? So what can I tell you? I need to tell you stuff. So I watched a couple movies recently. Well, I watched like 3 movies recently. One I watched while I was up in New Hampshire at Debbie Hodge's house, and She's the owner of Get It Scrapped. But we watched, what is it called? Like The Theory of Everything? And that's the one about Stephen Hawking. That was really good. It made me cry in parts because he had like a disease that was similar to what my dad had. And, but I don't get how we, like, and then I was like, well, how come he's still alive? But I guess, and so I Googled it, and he was just like a rare exception to that disease, because usually you die in 2 years. And I guess when his wife married him, she was like, well, I thought you were going to die. Dude, might not have married you if you were going to hang around this long. But I actually have his book that he wrote with his daughter. It's like for children, but you know, for like a preteen. So I was trying to read that to my kids, and they are not interested. It starts out like there's this kid who has a pig. His parents don't let him watch TV. I don't know. It is kind of, it doesn't start out with a bang anyways. So we haven't really been able to get past the first chapter. But an amazing story. So I think that if you're at all interested in Stephen Hawking, that's a good movie to watch. So I want to kind of do this overlappy thing. I'm not the greatest at the layering technique. But I do really like it when I see layouts that are all like, you know, a bunch of different pattern papers all layered up. But there is definitely an art to it that I don't always get right. So I'm thinking something like this. And I think the key is to have the layers be thin. And I'm always kind of prone to making them too thick. Oops. Okay, so I saw that. I recommend that. And then I saw, so that was while I was on my ski trip, this year's ski trip. And then I saw, gosh, not doing so well with this. Then I saw, so last night my husband did go to band. He was going to start a Saturday night thing and it didn't work out, but he, Anyways, I watched 2 movies last night, and, whoops, here we go. It's just not really standing out as much as I thought it would. Weird. Really thought it would more. I feel like it needs like one more layery kind of a thing. I like it, but it's not done. Or I almost feel like it just needs to strip down this, but I wasn't going to do that. Yeah, this tape is giving me fits. So last night, this weekend, I watched Jennifer Lawrence and then that cute guy. I want to say his name is Bradley Cooper, but it's not. It's like Bradley somebody else. I don't know what his name is, actually. I think it's Bradley. Anyways, him, who I think she did a different movie with, like the one where they were both crazy. But this one was like, took place in the 1920s, and he was a lumber baron, I guess you would say, and she was, a little bit crazy. It was called Serena. And so it was one that I kind of like to watch movies like that, but my husband would not tolerate that kind of thing, so he didn't watch it. But I thought it was pretty good. So I recommend for if you like that sort of a movie. And then I watched, what else did we watch? There was another one. Hold on. It'll come to me. Hold on. I think I have to stop. Man, I keep thinking these are going to get quicker and then they just don't. I guess I should just put that tape away. The stupid tape. Slowing me down tape. The other movie was a musical, and it was with Anna Kendrick, who I really like because she's from Maine, first of all, which is where I'm from. I also just really like her. I think she's a smart girl, and she can sing. She had that hit song, like Cups, something like that. Well, she did this musical with some guy, I don't even know who it was, and it was all about like their relationship, and it was interesting. But again, I think if you don't like, it was the kind of movie where if you don't really like that sort of, I think I wanted to do washi tape like down the middle here. And let me see if this works. Yep. I think that will work. And I hope that's straight. But yeah, it was a musical, but it was real different. And so that's one I recommend, but it's just, you know, only if you like musicals a lot. It was okay. It was good. But it was kind of like, I don't know. A little weird. Not weird in an interesting way, just a little different way to put together a movie. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, did we want this up? Oh, I put a lot of adhesive on this. Bad time to change your mind. Let's try it up here though. Well, I don't really like it up there. But I want these to go down instead of, I don't think they should, I don't think the photo wants to be up though. So let's just see if we can get these. So I like the idea of using these, but I'm not really sure I actually want to. I especially don't think I want to use the one that says special. Like, I'm special. My kids will say that sometimes. Like, am I special? It's like, yes, you're special. They know the other meaning of it, so they're trying to be, I don't know, they're trying to be funny. I don't think these are working for what these aren't, I don't know if I'll ever use these, honestly. Like, it's almost like too much sentiment. I think that it might be fun to use these if you cut them up. But I don't know. I don't like them as well as I thought I would. And that's the Hey Kid line by Pink Paisley. But it's very it's attractive looking stuff, but I think they need to be cut up. They're awfully large. So there you go. Alright. But I can say it's just weird sentiments, like rock star, crazy. Like, I don't really want to use either one of those. I could use oh boy, like here. like this is straight. There we go. Maybe here. And then maybe some of the stars I could see. Yeah, I could do that. But I sort of want to travel, like remember I was saying you don't need a travel theme. I sort of kind of want it. Oh, that didn't stick. I could do like the drive from Florida to North Carolina was crazy long. Like I could see using that up there. And then oh, my dog is right under my chair. Like she wants me to roll right. It's a roll, like a rolling office chair. I almost rolled right over her. She's so sweet. She's just hoping that I'm going to do something more fun than this. You know? But she's nice and patient. I did the DG Scrap Geek podcast and the Summer... I always want to say it's Summer Fullerton, but I think that's like a totally different person. Summer Christiansen, maybe, is her name? Is one of the hosts on the show and the co-host. And she had a dog that was like really... I'm thinking I'm going to change this to cover up some of those people in our background and that white hot spot on the photo. So, oh boy. How's that look? I don't know. I don't think that's gonna fit. Okay. No. All right. Sometimes I annoy myself. So what's annoying me is like the fidgeting and the not getting it done as quickly as I would like. Because I really do think it's awesome when you can get things done really fast. I don't know why that's such a huge goal for me, because it's not like, I mean, like, I still, you know, I have household chores I could do today, but other than that, like, okay, I'm not going to hit you, doggy. I don't have a lot to do today, so I don't know why I'm in such a hurry, but, except that I think it's fun to be in a hurry. I've always got to be doing something. Which is like, point of the... Okay, so now I need some letter stickers that I think need to be a little bit bright. And so I'm going to start putting some of these things away. Like this. And this. So I don't really think that was the best choice with this bright white in the background, but oh well. I am not going back and changing it, although I think it could be fun to like color some of those in. I'm not really sure I'm going to do that though, but I think it's an idea. Okay. So I want small little letters up here. I'm going to go for my little Tim Holtz letters that I love so much. So we drove these were the letter stickers that I recommended on the Digi Scrapbook, and then I didn't even realize that I should have thought about that a little bit more, because digital scrapbookers don't need letter stickers, do they? No, they don't. So whoops. Oh well. I also recommended a podcast. Okay, we drove all the way. It needs to say all the way. So that's the crazy part. It was such a long drive. Yeah, I'm really glad I didn't drive on this last ski trip. That would have been way too long. All the way. Oops, hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back. If I keep these under 10 minutes, then they're easier to upload to YouTube. Oh, we drove all the way from Florida. That's why this kid hates road trips. Like, he didn't even want to come on this last trip because I said we were going to drive from Florida to New Hampshire. I don't know what I was thinking. It's a good thing I thought better of that. We drove all the way from Florida. Sorry, this is taking, well, it's taking a long time. But I think that will be cute. We drove all the way from Florida. Sorry. Sometimes I can't really talk and do these little things at the same time. I need an eye. I guess I'm out of eyes. Duh. Oops. Well, that one's not very sticky. Never mind. I think I'm just gonna, for speed's sake, just use one that's not all the way used or half used up. So that picture there kind of reminds me of what I used to do in scrapbooking, which would be like we would cut out magazine letters and like put them right over photos and stuff like that too. I'm just going to write NC for North Carolina. NC. And then over here I want to write crazy, and then I want this to say long drive, but maybe in some different letters. I think he was in 2nd grade when we did this. The other kind of hot spot I'd like to cover up in this photo is that guy's shirt. And I'm wondering if I could just like, I know, right? Why am I'm just gonna cover it with he's got like this neon green shirt. So I'm just taking a Sharpie, and I think it's going to work. Just coloring it in. And then I'm going to have to make sure I don't smear it. I don't know. I don't think Sharpies are even archival, but I use them all the time in scrapbooking. All right. So hopefully that won't cause any problems. Yeah. Maybe what I should do too is like do one of these kind of deals so that it kind of highlights us just a little bit more. This was one I had out from my last layout, and then I noticed after I finished it that that this one fell on the floor, and so there we go. Yeah, I kind of like that. So you can't even see it though. I think if it was a different than the red, let me see about putting something there though that makes us a little more stand out from the background. And maybe covering up that guy a little bit more. Crazy long drive. So I'm going to have to figure out where I put those other, because I think a frame around us would be good. These are Teresa Collins litter stickers, and they're a lot like the Tim Holtz ones. Oops. There we go. Whoops. Blah. Okay. Yeah, I remember on the ride home from this trip, I was like, make me, if I ever get the instinct to go on a big long road trip again, stop me. Don't let me do this again. But then I went on a big long road trip with my daughter over the summer, and it was, we took our time, so it wasn't like one big long drive. Crazy long drive. But I think my son kind of remembers this long, long, long drive. So there's that one. And then I really think it would be good to do some more of these arrows. So I could do the arrows like this, and like that kind of covers them up. Covers all those other people up. It covers some of the context up too, but that's okay. Oh, he was such a cute little guy. He's so cute. I want to say he was like 7 years old when we did this, but I'm not really sure. I don't think I like this. But I don't want it to just be pointing at me, but that's like the pointing at me gets to cover up all that other stuff. But I don't think I like that blue one. It doesn't really work for me. Hold on just a sec. Okay. Yeah, I don't love the sentiments in this line. You are amazing. Like, okay. Then I try to stick it down there. Anyways. What do we think? I like the the idea of having two here because it's the two of us. I don't know. I don't really like the way that looks, but you know what? I'm going to be okay with it. I'm going to say that's okay. All right, what else can we cram on here? Yeah, there's a, I thought it was my husband, but I'm playing loud music, but somebody's playing loud music like all the way across the bay, and it's really loud. It's amazingly loud. Oh, what do I want to do here? I don't think that necessarily helped at all. But I do like that I've added some more stars. I don't know what I'm doing here, people. So yeah, these videos are not for your getting better at scrapbooking necessarily. I'm here to be your scrapbook buddy. And sometimes I make a good layout. Sometimes I have a good idea. And sometimes I don't. I'm really just destroying this little sticker here. Yeah, not working. And now I haven't left a lot of room to journal, but I sort of want to say somewhere, like first time to see snow, but I think I can maybe do that. There's a lot of action on our phone lines today, huh? Let's go with these here. That adhesive is bugging me a little bit. So I want to write first time to do it with this red. Is that? It doesn't really match. It's okay. So these stickers are Fancy Pants. First time to yeah, the colors of these letters don't really work at all. No, they don't. So why do I persist? I don't know. Yeah, that's, I think I need different letter stickers here. And I don't really think these work, but those work, but I'm gonna just leave them for a second and let me see if I can come up with a different letter sticker option in a hurry. Let me see. So let's go back to this. And I want to write snow ski. And this is the first time he saw snow. And this is the first time he went skiing. I'm being boring, I think. Sorry. I try to entertain. I don't think I really succeed most of the time. I entertain myself. Okay, so first time. I want to write see snow over here. And then first, what am I going to do for that? Maybe this. Maybe I can do this. Then I won't have to get up. Is there an F? Do we have an F? I'm not sure this is going to work. Or if that's going to show up. I think it's maybe not. Yeah, man, I'm slow today. So slow. Oh, I was telling you about movies, right? Forgot all about that. I think I finished though. My husband says he wants me to see something like Our House in Hell, which I don't think sounds all that great. And we have one of the kids' friends over, but I don't think he's going to want to watch that Steve Carell movie. It's like The Horrible, Very Bad Day, something like that. A different friend would want to see that, but I don't think this particular friend would care about that movie. And then the only other options, so first time to ski. I kind of feel like that needs a 2. Needs a proper verb agreement. We'll put the 2 up here. First time to ski. And see snow. Or just see snow. I knew this kid would love snow. I just knew it. And he did. And he does. Yeah, this last winter, I guess February was like the coldest month ever in New England. So I'm pretty glad we made it up there for that momentous occasion. Even though like it was so cold we froze our faces off. It was good. Good fun trip, and we do love snow. I can't write see snow because I don't have another S. Maybe I'll just do the C in that little, in this stuff. Yeah, I feel like I'm a slow scrapbooker. And then just for repetition's sake, I'm going to write snow ski, even though it's very redundant. I want these letters to be over there just for kind of some balance on the page for that visual triangle thing. You know what I'm talking about. To snow ski. I really do think he needs a lesson though. I got him a lesson the first time, and then he hasn't had a lesson since then, but kid snowplows like way too much. He really does. I need to get him to stop doing that, but so next time we'll do her with a snowboarding lesson and him with is another skiing lesson. Okay. Maybe this just goes all the way over. Hold on just a sec. That doesn't look good at all. Okay, there's things about this layout I definitely don't like, but what are you gonna do? Nothing. That's what. Just gonna live with it. Let's see if I can get a few more stars onto this layout. But yeah, I don't think that all of the letter stickers are really standing out like I would like them to. But that will hopefully, boy, the snow, you really can't even see it, can you? I feel like you can't. I feel like I can see it, but when I look on the screen, hold on. Look on the screen, it's really difficult to see. So, oh well. I don't know what to do about that though. And I don't really like the time is in red anymore. I don't like it. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And it is time to move on and do another layout. It really doesn't, I really think that you just have to keep, especially when you're doing something like this, just this Calvinball thing, and you want to get as much done as you can. Oh, that's bad. You just have to be okay with a crappy layout. So there's a crappy layout. I don't think it's totally crappy, but I don't love it. And I had high hopes, but it's fine. All right. Ta-da, there it is. Blah, blah.